everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, welcome. I'm very excited that you did and I hope that you will stick around. We are going to be updating one of the projects that I'm working on this year that I am doing in collaboration with the Fantastic Ladies. This is the Let's Get Loose Project Pan. This is a project that is targeting specifically our loose products. Loose eyeshadow, loose powder, loose highlighter, loose blush, you name it, as long as it's not pressed, it is fair game. Now this is a project that was created by Rusol. I hope I'm saying that properly. Linked in the description box below is going to be the Fantastic Ladies, Rusol, and all of the details about this project. It is a project that is open to everyone. So whether you are a Fantastic Lady or not, if you're looking at this project and thinking, you know what? I feel like I could get some use out of that. I really hope that you'll join us and make sure to tag everybody so that we know to follow you in your progress as well. So in this project, I am sort of zhuzhing it a little bit. The technical sort of description of this project has updates on the 1st of every month running until December the 1st. I already have a lot going on at the beginning of the month as well as at the end of the month, so I decided to pick a new date to work with. So I'm doing a mid-month update and I hope that that is okay with everyone. Now I have decided to structure this project in working specifically on my loose highlighters. No, just kidding. That's another issue for another day. We're working on my loose eyeshadows. I love my loose eyeshadows. In fact, for a very long time, many years ago now, I wore loose eyeshadows exclusively. I did not even own a palette until I think until I joined BoxyCharm. All I had was these loose pigments and loose shadows and then some quads or some singles or just some smaller drugstore makeups here and there. BoxyCharm changed my life. No, just kidding. I'm being dramatic. But I definitely have moved more so into palettes and these just fell by the wayside and I wanted to bring them back out into the light. So I'm working on 5 eyeshadows at a time with a goal of using each of them 5 times. So let's talk about what I am currently working on. So the first item is this incredibly old loose eyeshadow right here. This is from when Victoria's Secret still had a makeup line. So definitely not anything that you can get your hands on again, but this is just the shade Pink. It actually has a really fun gold shift to it. When you apply it to the eye, I don't see a lot of the pink aspect. I see much more of the gold. So it has definitely been a fun product to use. I've used it a total of 3 times since initiating this project. Twice on my eyes and honestly once on my lips. It was kind of interesting. I had a liquid lipstick on that didn't, I mean, it dried down, but my lips, like when you push them together, they kind of stuck and that was very uncomfortable. So I thought, you know what? Let's tap a little bit of this on top and see what happens. And it was an interesting look. It was an interesting look. So definitely still sticking around. The next one that we have in here is this little teeny weeny one from Bareminerals. This is in the shade Bahamas, which I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I've never been, but I totally wish that I was there now because I feel like that would be a really fun thing. Okay, so this is what, let me move my face out of the way so it focuses. This is what it looks like. It is just so sparkly and pretty, and I've only used it once, but I absolutely loved it. Loved it so much. It was stunning. You guys know I pan a lot and I've got a lot of eyeshadows going, so numbers are lower than I had wanted, but I enjoyed everything all the same. The next item is from Naked Cosmetics. This doesn't have a shade name on it. It just says UR-03. I'm pretty sure I picked this up from like the BoxyCharm open store, pop-up store, whatever that is, or the Ipsy one. I can't recall now, but I bought it in a set. It's this beautiful sort of greeny, grungy shade, which is honestly a tone that I'm very much in love with. I have used it once since bringing it into this project, and it was very pretty. The next one is from Sample Beauty. Oh, this was such a neat color. I don't think I took a picture of any of these looks, to be quite honest with you, But if I can find a picture that maybe I took wearing this, I loved the look, but then I messed it all up attempting a wing. I mean, I was not pleased. I was not pleased. And I didn't end up filming that day, even though I'd intended to. It was a mess of a day. But this shadow is so freaking cool. So let me do this without making a mess. So it looks like this in the container. Gotta move my head a little bit. There we go. So I really had anticipated it pulling much more purple. It didn't. It pulled very green, and I was very excited by that. It was a very neat look that I put together. I really, really hope that I took a picture, and like I said, if I did, you will have already seen it by now, but it was super cool. That was the first time that I'd used that shadow, so even if I didn't take a picture, I will have more opportunities to do so. Stunning, stunning. I don't think I mentioned it, but this is in the shade Glam and Glow. I love it. I love it. Then the final shadow that I'm working on is from the Ulta House brand. This is in the shade Sepia. It is this really just beautiful sort of purpley brown sort of color. Like it so much. Love it so much. I only used it once as well. So I did only use them one time for 4 of them and 3 times for the other, which means that I did at least use them all once, which is really very good. However, I didn't use them as much as I had wanted to in order to kind of hit that 5 usage goal. I was really hoping in my mind when I sat down to do this project that I could roll at least 1 out per update. It's the first update and that's not happening. So I decided I'm going to just go ahead and pull in another one anyway, because I do really want to try to at least touch each of these shadows once this year. I think that would be really good because I didn't touch them at all last year and probably not even the year before. So I'm going to pull in this one here from Bella Pierre. This is in the shade Celebration. And I chose this shadow because I'm working on a lot of browns in my Pan Those Eyeshadows project. So this is what it looks like. And I thought that this might complement those really well. Let me see if I can give you a swatch of this. But I thought that it would kind of go with, wow, that's like beautiful. So I thought that this would kind of go with those tones somewhat well, and I'm hoping that I will find it a little bit easier to integrate this into my looks when it complements what I'm already working on. So we'll see. We'll find out next month with my update to see if that actually was what happened or if I'm pivoting again. I tend to pivot a lot, it seems. I'm just a mess. You guys know me. So that is my very short update. Definitely, as I said, check the description box below so that you can see anybody else that is working on this project. And as always, everything that I'm wearing will be linked in the description box below. If you have not yet subscribed, I hope that you'll consider doing so. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.